YouTube, here in the land of Oz. I'm the wizard, all that good stuff. This actually isn't a pickup. This is one of my previous shoes. I had to get a little tweaking done to it because something happened. This is to one of the videos that somebody actually asked me to make, and I had the reason I told her I was going to make it. It's coming. The reason it took so long is because what you're about to see right here. But let's get into it because I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna make this video kind of quick. It's maybe an actual 2 to 3 part video, unless I get this channel the way it's supposed to be, because it won't let me make videos past 15 minutes for some reason. Y'all know I talk forever. I'm trying to do as quick as I can. This is an unboxing right now. And the asshole didn't send my damn box back. But anyway, it's my mags. I don't like how he packaged the damn shoes. But basically, in a nutshell, I got a guy to take these and do some tweaking to them. Let me see if he did. Yeah, he tweaked them. I can see it. Basically, right here. This part right here was super frosty. He told me one of these actual shoes is not like what is that called? It's not fully charged. Supposedly he said he fixed the charge ports for me because it was hard to charge them. Let me see. So this must be the dead one. Well, they're both dead, so I'm gonna have to charge them. Get back to you later after I charge them and see. We'll go from there. All right, we're back. Let me fix the camera. The angle is kind of too far down. All right, that's better. All right, we're back. Shoes are fully charged now. I'm gonna turn the lights off to give it a little bit more momentum. See what we're working with. All right. Moment of truth. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, the ankle, bubble, buckle, whatever you want to call it, is fixed. He fixed the lights, tongue is straight. I really don't remember which one. I think it was this one. This one wasn't working. And I know right now y'all probably like, what the hell are you talking about? But turn the light back on. But anyway, I think I made the video for me unboxing these probably about a month and a half ago. Yeah, I know it was August. I can't remember what day, but it was probably towards the end of August because I know it was close to Labor Day or one of them days. I don't remember. But in a nutshell, after I got these, I was on Instagram faithfully, not knowing that there was a whole Air Mag culture. Basically, people that's obsessed with the movie Back to the Future, they tend to love these shoes. If they don't love anything else about the movie, they love these shoes. If they don't love any other shoes, see that they love these shoes. Even before the Chinese people made this version, they made the V2 ones. They still was taking those, modifying them, making them as close to the real ones or the auction ones as possible. So after doing a further research, I started hearing a lot of people saying that on at least one or if not both of their shoes, their lights were breaking or not working anymore. And I'm thinking like maybe they wearing them too much or they doing too much to it for do it. But I wasn't doing nothing with these shoes. I was waiting to do the review. They literally was just in my closet sitting in the box the whole time. I don't know why, but one morning I was on the guy Jedi 5 I told you about. I was on his page. He bought multiple pairs, sold his real pair, and bought multiple pairs of these. And he was saying that like at least 2 pairs of his shoes, the lights on one of the shoes already went out. For some reason, I'm on my way to work. Like right before I left, I was like, let me just look at my shoes because I haven't looked at them in like a week or so. Let me fix this camera. Like it's so damn shaky and it's like scaring me. But I said, well, let me just look at it. I just want to look at them for some reason. So I look at them. Of course, I turn the lights on. And then I grab this shoe. I hit the button. Nothing's coming on. I said, well, maybe I'm not pressing the button because, you know, it's kind of real small and it's hard to find sometimes. So I'm pressing it and it's not coming on. So you got to be kidding me. The lights literally went out in this shoe And only thing I ever did with this shoe was try it on one time. That was it. I did nothing else in this shoe. I didn't walk in them. All I did was put the shoe on and look in the mirror. That's it. Nothing else. I may have charged it once, but that was it. And the shoe just completely died on me. I flipped. Like, I turned completely red. And in one sense, I was like, I can't get completely mad because these are not the auction pair. So they're basically what y'all call replicas, knockoffs, unauthorized. But in a sense, I'm like, I know it's going to be flaws on shoes, point blank period. But that was the one flaw I didn't think would happen because all the other ones they made with lights didn't have a problem. But I think it was because the factories that made these shoes, they weren't used to using these materials. In the V2 version, everybody was saying that mostly every single part of the shoe where the lights was at were LEDs. The button wasn't even right here. The button was back here. So these wasn't the EL panels, and I think these was like cheaply made LEDs, and the same, there was LEDs in here. So that's why it's probably easier for them to make, and the lights will last long. But from what I was told, and I talked to a lot of people, they said it's not necessarily the lights. I thought it was the lights, like they were just weak. They said it's probably how they wired them, because you know, like, if they're not making these shoes for a big company and they just making them for themselves for sale, they're not going to probably take the extra precautions, the extra steps it takes to make sure the shoes stay intact. And plus, you're getting a way lesser price for them than you would get in a regular store or something like that. So basically, in a nutshell, these shoes probably retail, they probably be close to $1,000 just because of the value and the hype on them. So they're only charging like $500, so you're gonna get what you pay for in a nutshell. So I was over it. I didn't care. All I wanted to do was get the lights fixed. I didn't care if it was gonna take me forever to find a person to fix them, but I just wanted them to fix them. My first person to ask was Jedi Fight, and I didn't get a chance to ask him. And I already know how he works and operates. He don't really want to do repairs for nobody no more because he don't want to deal with people that complain too much. So while I'm on his page trying to figure out how like I can get to ask him or whatever, he was saying that the site he got them from was starting to get like a lot of emails and a lot of people complaining that their lights were breaking and they wasn't even like walking and they didn't even do nothing to the shoes, they're already breaking. So the site owner actually started selling the EL panels and the LED replacements so you can install them yourself. But I'm not an electrician, I'm not wire savvy, I don't know nothing about computers like that. So if I was to do it myself, I would just completely destroy this shoe. So it's no point for me to even take that route unless I get somebody to do it and buy the supplies myself. But I end up finding somebody on Jedi's picture. I'm sorry for the shakiness, it's just the way I got the camera set up. I was actually in his comments and I found somebody that actually was like, somebody was asking Jedi Fight, could he fix his lights or could he recommend somebody to fix them? And the guy was like, I can fix them for you. And I'm like, I can't, it's Instagram. I don't really trust nobody on Instagram. So what I did, I went to his page. I went through every single picture he had on his page. The dude work is like amazing. Like he fixed the lights, but he can do way more than that. Like I seen he's developing power lacing. He already developed the automatic strap, like the straps itself. He showed me stuff where as though he taking a light, you can actually turn the lights on with your phone or Bluetooth opposed to using the actual button, and you can make them change colors any hue you want to do. Like the stuff he can do in the shoe is like light share. So I ended up talking to him, emailing him, whatever, and I was already nervous because he didn't do invoices. Like you had to send him the money, but in no shape or form was I sending the money gifted. I sent it through a good, so if something ever was to happen, I get my money back. I won't get my $500 back I paid for the shoes, but at least get the money I get back. I paid him for the services. And I asked him, like, I'm going on a trip in October. I don't care how long it takes you, as long as you can have it before the time of my trip. And of course, what I do is, if I'm asking for service of anything, and I want it done by a certain day, I'm going to tell you 2 weeks before that day, just in case anything happens. So he told me time frame was going to be a week to 2 weeks because it was an easy fix. Basically, in a nutshell, if you don't know when you get these shoes, the biggest flaws on their shoes is the sole, not the this not being icy blue. I'm thinking about dyeing them because it's not that I want it to look like the real one. It just looks better. This already looks yellow, so I don't even think I can like sea glow these because they're basically made like this. But other than that, I'm not sure, but they said the ELs was dimmer. And this was the main one. This ankle bubble right here. You see, you may see it now like it's clearer, right? But when I first got this shoe, I don't think I ever put the review up. Y'all just seen me unbox the shoe. This bubble, I'll see where he glued it at. This bubble actually was super frosted and dull. Like you couldn't barely see the lights unless I put it up to your face like that. It was so dull. And when you turned the lights on, this was like super bright. Like it was brighter than these. Like you might have seen it when I first turned the shoe on. And if you watch Jedi Fight or a lot of other people's videos, this was like one solid color. It was like an orangey yellowish. You don't see the green, yellow, red because it was so frosted. So what he did was he put some on this, and he changed the lights, and he put something on this to actually clear it up. And while he was showing me the pictures of him doing that and the video of him doing it, that's when we got the word that they finally releasing the Power Lacing Air Max, and found out it's only 89 pairs. Thank God I bought these. 89 pairs, so it's like that. I put in my donations or whatever. So if I don't win, I'm going to be a little pissed, but I'm going to get over it because I got these, because I'm not really tripping on the Power Lacing. I just want to see a real one in person in my hands. And the packaging is ridiculous. But at least it goes to a good cause. But he actually was taking these, and he's saying that the new version, because the 2011 version, this is completely clear. This ankle bubble is completely clear. The ankle bubble is completely clear. But the newer version, they actually put it kind of frosted, like, or fogged, should I say, fogged up a little bit, kind of how these were when I first got them. And they got this mechanism, like, they got 3 buttons on the inside. One turns the lights on, one tightens the laces and loosens them, because it has a heel, it has a sensors in the heel. As soon as your heel puts pressure on it, it locks the laces in. You can adjust them how you want. And these lights flicker. Like they flicker from red, yellow to green, red, and they go one solid big color. He showed me he actually do that himself. And again, his work is great. The only problem I have with him, he's not the most professional person. Like, to me, he had me by the balls because you got my shoes. And I'm not trying to argue with somebody because you still have my product. But the closer it got to the date of my trip, which is in another week, I was starting to get pissed. Because, like, I'm hitting this dude up. He's not really responding to me, telling me nothing. He keeps saying he's going to show me pictures of him doing the shoes. I didn't get a picture of him actually showing me an upgrade or anything of the shoe until, like, 2 weeks later. Which, technically, I wasn't tripping. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to. And I'm checking his page today, making sure, because, you know, like, that could be a whole scam. It could be a whole gimmick of him putting all the stuff that he's done, which, technically, he may not have done at all. But, in all, it came out. So the only thing that made me not worry about it was that he did everything he promised. But the biggest flaw I had, well, not flaw, the biggest thing I had a problem with was just the fact you didn't send me my sneaker box back, man. I don't know if he destroyed it. I don't know what happened, but he didn't send my sneaker back. And with that being said, when I'm telling you, I'm not saying the actual box for these shoes. I'm not that slow. I would never send that box. That's, for one, it's a big ass box. If I was send it, I was gonna spend way too much for shipping. 2, I don't know the dude personally, so I don't trust him or anybody enough to send everything and not get it back. As you can see, I sent an old beat up Jordan box to one of my 12s, my Gym Red 12s. It was already messed up to begin with, but I wanted it back so I can put my shoes in there. So now I gotta find a box for those shoes. So I think I should get at least $10 back for that. But anyway, I ain't tripping off of it. The work is so good that I said, like, I'm getting a second pair just in case anything was happening to this one. I got a backup pair, and I don't do that double up stuff with shoes. I have no doubles of nothing. So this is probably gonna be the first shoe that I actually have doubles of. And my thing is, I'm going to wait till after the announcement of the winners, which is a shot in hell that I win. But I'm tell you like this: if I win, I'm literally gonna start playing the lottery, because the day they announce it is literally the day before my birthday. But another thing that I noticed, I was already scared because when I plugged these in to charge, only one lit up when I charged it. This one didn't light up. This one did, so I was scared. Like, oh my god! Don't tell me this guy didn't fix the shoe, or he never, or he destroyed it, or whatever the case may be. I'm getting pissed off because I'm like, he had my shoes for a month. It was only supposed to be 2 weeks. It was excuse after excuse every time I talked to the guy, and he was just like, sometimes he would just like go around the questions I'm asking and never even answer them, or answer them the next day, and it was irritating. To me, it was just that he wasn't really professional. Like, he didn't do things in a timely manner. If that's my whole thing, like, you could take as long as you want. Even if I couldn't get the shoes by my trip, which would have pissed me off, I still would have been calm and cooler if he was more professional, to the point like he was saying, well, I'm gonna take a little bit longer because of this and that. But he said a day or two, and it turned into 2 weeks. So other than that, he was telling me, I'm like, is it possible I can get different EL panels, because these are ones that are kind of dim. I know you don't see them that bright in daylight, and like, because I literally took these outside earlier today just to see if like I could see these in the daylight, but I still can't see them. So I don't know if it's just the EL period, or it's just sunlight. I think you just can't see it in sunlight. And him and a few other people told me that it's not the ELs. It was like the wiring, because as soon as he changed these lights out and put new ones in there and fixed this, when I finished fully charging these, they were so bright. I took a picture of them with the lights on and compared it to what the shoe looked like when I first got them. It's 10 times brighter. Like, it bugs me out. So I already see this video's at 14 minutes, so I'm probably gonna have to fix my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel don't let me, for some reason, post videos 15 minutes or longer. I don't know why, but I just want to see the lights again. But they weren't this bright, and like the shade of it is actually kind of different. The shade wasn't this shade when I first got them. It was like a little bit greenish, kind of, should I say. And I just love this, man. But the thing that kills me is that it takes the fun out of it for me that now they announced that the Power Lacing one is coming out, and it made me worse. It's 89 pairs. So now it's like, you don't have a shot in hell getting them, even the 2011 pair, because now the value will go up. Anybody who gets that new version is literally going to be sitting on a gold mine. That shoe is going to go for $20,000, $30,000 easy. If Eminem 4s go for that price, then there's no way in hell that that's the ones I'm going to go for. But with that being said, I'm going to do the part of this video that everybody's been asking me. And it's crazy because I don't get asked a lot of stuff, but everybody's asking me if they want to see what these look like on feet. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll get back to you. Alright, here you go. With the on foot like I promised. This video took forever to upload, but I think it's only right to upload it the day of the actual 2016 version, because I already know there's no way in hell I'm winning that damn shoe. I don't think the winners was announced yet, but they're about to be slowly but surely. Alright, turn the lights on. And yeah, the dude that did these lights for me, he actually asked me to fully charge them and then send him like a video showing, well, not a video, it's like inbox him and let him know how long that did it take for him to die. Like, I'm not sure, because before I got these fixed, I didn't know how long the actual battery lasts, but from what I was told, they said the battery lasts about 4 to 5 hours. I charged these ones all night while I was asleep, and it was like 6:30 in the morning. I turned them off like 2-3 hours, turned them off, turned them back on at like 10-11 for another 2-3 hours, and then I say about 1 in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, turn it back on. I just let them run until they died. These things literally lasted for almost, I say, 12 to 15 hours, which is nuts. Let me show you with the lights off. See, they look hella better. Like this blue right here, it was not this bright when I first bought these. And as y'all know, these lights wasn't as prominent as you can see right now. You can see all the colors: green, yellow. And let me see if it's doing it. I don't think it's going to do it on camera. Yeah, see, this is the way you can tell the fakes from the actual real ones. These 3 lights, the green, the yellow, the red, the real ones, when you have these things on camera, they flicker. Like, you'll see
the green blink, and then the yellow will blink, and then the red will blink, and it'll just keep doing it consistently through the video. If you put these, not a picture, if you record these on camera, they'll flicker. So let's say you're trying to buy these on eBay or buy them on somebody from a shop or anything like that, like a boutique shop or like a sneaker convention. Always ask them, if you can't tell nothing else, always ask them to take the your phone or anybody's phone or even a camera, whatever, and record it, and you'll see these lights flicker. If you don't see them flicker, then they're fake. Most likely they're fake. And you know what? I'm gonna make another video, I don't know when, showing you the differences of which is the replicas and which one is the authentics. Of course, I don't have the authentics, but I just studied this shoe so much after I bought it and before I bought it that I know all, damn near, I can't say every single one, but majority of the differences of the shoe, I know them all. So with that being said, rate. Why do I keep saying rate? Comment, subscribe, share, do whatever it is you want to do. Take this video however you want to take it. And I just tell y'all need to, most people just need to get open-minded, man. Like, understand that there's options out here, and for a shoe like this is the best option if you can't afford a Cardinal, because buying these shoes, especially the new versions, you're basically putting a down payment on a house, or you buying a brand new car. Alright, that was a review of these on feet. I had a little bit more to say, but I'm doing another video because I'm rambling on, as I can see. But I just want to say this in closing. People always tend to think just because you buy UAs, you can't afford nothing, or the simple fact that you're cheap, or what's the other thing they always say? Basically, they say if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Well, let me just let you know something. I can afford whatever I want to afford. Yes, these are real. They don't make fakes of these. I promise you. Do your research. If you see a fake of these, post it and let me see, because I haven't never seen one. But I'll get back to y'all in another video, just explaining the theory of this shoe and why I will always say this is the most unique UA I've ever seen. And I'll get on this and why I say that. Get back to y'all later.